So after learning several new things about FreeCAD, I am going to redesign the same, what you call it, DIN rail holder part that I redesigned in my previous video from the original design. So this is like a third iteration, but this time I can use a much more neater way that one of the members from the community was kind enough to showcase. And as usual, this just blew my mind as someone who's, again, fairly new to all of this. That the part I've made, you can make it so much quicker and so much easier just by changing your what you call it, your plane, which you use to design your part. So obviously I was not aware of this because noob. Yeah, there is that. The TinkerCAD mentality is still something that's lingering in the back of my head, and that's fine. I'm still learning. Just to give you a quick reiteration, in TinkerCAD what you usually do is you cobble up objects together, yeah, and you move them down and you get your cutout, align everything, blah blah blah, and you get your desired parts. So that's how I've learned how to use this tool. So you add things together and cut them out. Well, as I'm learning the fun way, this is not the same experience, but this is better, at least for me. So now what it all takes is to create a general outline of the shape that I want the part to have. So this is really not important how it looks like initially. It's just irrelevant. I'm going to fix all of the horizontal lines first, and using this beautiful tool, and now all the vertical ones. Hopefully I did not mix up the naming too much. Okay, so that's fixed for now. What I need to do is get this point and this point together, because what I want is whenever I change the length of the outline, I want the entire part to change as well. So there is this, same with the height. Oh, I missed one. Golly gee. What a bad designer. Now this I need to link with the top using this beautiful tool, and the same goes for the other side. Now I can slowly start to give it some dimensions, the things I'm after. So this wall is 6 millimeters, and to make it nice and jolly, I am gonna make sure that both of them copy each other. That is great. Now I also need to give some distance to this, but first I will need to make sure that they move together. Yes, very good. This is now just so super easy. And I think while I'm at it, the same needs to happen to the bottom part of my lovely design. Okay, now I think I can start to give it some let's go for 16 millimeters, and let's make sure that the other side mimics, yes, perfectly what the other side does. This should be what, 28 millimeters, so that's what I'm going for. Tremendous. And the height, well, first the height, I guess this is 6.4 millimeters. Wonderful, wunderbar. And make sure it gets copied as well, as in mimicked. I'm sure there's a better term for it, but that's what I'm using. The bottom part, the width 24 millimeters for now, and this will be 9.6, and as you can tell, the sketch is fully constrained, and exactly that's what I wanted. So to make the first part, it takes only this amount of time, whatever the timeline is. I don't know, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. The things you learn, and when I started this, golly gee, just so ignorant, couldn't the things you learn, eh? Let's make it not 320, 32 millimeters. So now, as anyone can tell that has functional 2 eyeballs, I got my parts up and running. Now, if I want, I can add my add my beautiful holes here and here, and adjust things, and if I ever need to, you know, make it a bit smaller and wider. Let's say I'll need this to be 12 millimeters and this needs to be 18. Now everything actually does adjust on the fly now, and it makes so much more sense. And it's thanks to you, FreeCAD community, that I, you know, learn these things. And obviously I try to design some parts on my own, but it's obviously super helpful when people help you out. So now the part has adjusted how it looks, and yeah, it's just just amazing. So this is a really basic design after all. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. This is really cool, and I need to take up more of the FreeCAD challenges that I've seen on YouTube. But yeah, that's it, and this should I'll obviously leave a link at the top somewhere to the first part and how long it took me to design, because I used the again, the infamous TinkerCAD mentality, which I'm gonna get out of my brain soon enough, methinks, so I can know which plane to use for which part. But yeah, that's a different battle, and hopefully in the future I'll get better with all of this. Alright, that's it for today, and cheers for watching.